Secrets.
What secrets? You about to go on live?
Any secrets that you might have.
CEO.
Hey, Smoke.
Hello.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's make another video.
Oh shit.
You run shit now. Your daddy forgetting else.
Son.
You run
Hey,
shit now.
Bruce.
You run shit now. I want to talk to you.
Stay focused on
Yeah,
the
you
money,
gonna be
son.
focused.
Son, don't focus on the money.
Hey guys, behind the scenes.
I don't want you standing up waiting on a motherfucker to drive by. But they came by the house.
We're about to go live, guys.
Okay.
We're setting up.
You ready?
The scenes.
We set. We ready to go.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. And do it often. Just set it up in your office. Your headphones should be. You got them already. Okay. I'm not the only one that don't have them. Oh, I didn't tag followers. Dang.
Don't they know you're on?
They do, but when you tag them, it brings them in.
Yeah, I know. But
Like, I'm kind of tempted to come off and come back on.
All right, y'all. Here we go.
Okay.
Calm down.
All right. That's all right. They'll know. They'll come on.
Okay, we out there.
Good evening, and welcome to Motor City Radio. You chilling with your girl, Sexy Shakenya, in the house. One more again. This is what we do around this time. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Test it. 1 2 1 2. Wicka. And you know I can't.
There you go.
I can't hear myself.
Little trouble coming up.
If you got it, you got it. I can't hear, but okay. And I can't do it by myself, even though I try. I got my man Sam 44 man in the building from
now,
Detroit,
y'all
bro.
know who I am.
He in the house. Yeah.
What's up?
Running back again. He was here last night.
I hear some echo.
You hear some echo?
Yeah, like we in a tunnel or something.
Do you?
But anyway. What's up, world? It's your man, it's the one and only Mr. Sam 44 man from Detroit Raw Live. Hey, last night, did y'all enjoy the show? Thank you for all those views and everything. And I'm here with my girl, Sexy Shakenya, the only woman that can come in your house and hold you hostage because she loves your video.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, don't act like
I ain't hold him hostage, y'all. Don't believe him.
She came to my house, held me hostage.
That's a whole nother show. But I didn't hold him hostage, y'all. I swear.
Some people in the house today, or we have a guest today, I should say.
We do. We got a couple, because we got one that's going to Skype in a little later, but we got the beautiful Lakeisha Thomas in the house right now from Holistic Therapy and Wellness. I told y'all I was going to have in the building. Welcome, Keisha. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you guys today?
Oh, I am well.
We're doing
well. Tell the people what you got going on here at this Holistic Therapy and Wellness Center.
Yeah, so I am a
Come closer to the mic so they can hear you, baby.
At Holistic Therapy and Wellness. I am clinical director and a licensed clinical social worker.
Ooh.
We treat children, families, and adults, providing mental health to the community. We aim to be the mental health village here in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
You say holistic?
Yes. Holistic.
Okay, so holistic, I've heard something a little bit different. I'm just saying. I've heard.
I was going to say, holistic?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I've heard something like y'all believe in all natural things.
Very good, yes.
Okay. And
Okay,
y'all don't
a little
believe in
something.
if a woman is pregnant that she should get any, things that, just Put it out there, baby.
I think that's a contradiction.
Yeah, you don't take it to the two different extremes,
I'm just saying,
man.
that's why I'm asking you.
Goodness.
I actually am glad that we embarked on that journey as well. I am also a doula, and so I don't think that is a true fact. I
You're
think
a doula too?
Now explain to our audience that don't know, what is a doula?
So a doula is someone that provides support during the pregnancy, delivery, and after the delivery of the baby. Mm-hmm. And so we believe in holistic approaches, even as a doula, which means, we want to go back to our roots. We're not ruling out the medical care. We actually connect with them and correlate with them, right? Mm-hmm. We want to be able to provide comprehensive services all around the board. So we don't rule them out. We want to invite them in.
So they can get that injection to... Yeah,
if they want to get the epidural, they're definitely able to get the epidural. We're going to support them. It's about pain management. If that's what our pregnant people choose, then they have that.
Well, I'm
right
glad you helped me out with that, because I didn't know. They said that they don't get the drug, and then the baby pops out, and they going through the raw stages of back in the day.
Do y'all do the water
births?
Okay.
Yes, as a
water birth,
definitely do water births.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is a water birth if a person doesn't know?
So a water birth is a birth and delivery that is done in the water. And so a lot of times it's in a birthing pool. Mm-hmm. But some individuals may choose to do it at home and doing it in a tub. So
are you in charge of breaking the water?
No, I am not.
I mean,
no. So as my role, I own a clinic, and so I'm a therapist and a doula. We work with the medical team, but that is more something that the doctor does.
Okay. What do you? I mean, since you said that, I'm kind of interested in knowing about abortions. What do you? What is your opinion?
I don't want to start.
No. But we're talking about women's and everything.
So listen, we said that we were going to keep it real. So let's go there, right?
Oh,
and so let's go there on the mental health side, on the doula side, mentally.
Let's keep it real, baby.
So listen, on the mental health side, look at it. Abortion can impact women and men and the family. Yeah. So think about how it can be traumatizing. Think about how the lack of support that people of color get during that medical process. So it can impact you in so many different ways. And then also, when there's not that family cohesion and there's a breakdown of the family, often abortion is a part of that, because that is they feel like that's the only option, right? So that can be a breakdown of a relationship or a marriage. And either way it go, a doula could provide support, because there is death doulas that provide and abortion doulas that provide care. But then there's also there's also mental health therapists that provide support through that process, because it is your choice and you have that right. So either way it go, you need that support. It is a very good topic.
But see, the thing that I'm saying is we just seem like we're afraid to talk about that issue.
Well, I think we're afraid to talk about any women issues. Yeah. I think we're afraid to talk about issues, period. We don't normalize that. We don't normalize having a bad day.
Have some intelligence in the room.
Whatever.
Well, it's facts. We don't normalize a bad day. We don't normalize anger. We don't normalize crying, right? And so we don't normalize that we have issues. So why would we talk about abortions, right? We have to continue to mask that as well. And so having conversations where even a man is like, let's bring that up. We need more of that.
I support women and their health and their bodies, and I'm totally against it. But I just wanted to know from a woman, what is your stand on that?
I do not have a stand on abortions. I am for a woman's choice. It's all that woman's choice.
There you go.
I cannot dictate a woman's fate or her life. So I am in all support of whatever the woman want to choose.
Right. There you go. There you go. Shakenya.
Now, holistic. I want you to define what holistic is for people that does not know.
Yes, so I am so glad you asked as well, because there is a big scenario that we're out chanting in the forest and other things like that, right? And that's not what it is. Yeah. So what holistic means is that we're going back to those roots. So things like dandelions that can help heal anxiety. I know a lot of people are getting into like the green leaf tea, right? Yeah. But these things are not new. These things are old. A lot of times our elder used to say, well, crush up some peppermint and let's do this, right? Or the bay leaves. We're going back to that, because these things can treat us more naturally than medications, because medications may not be a long-term avenue for a lot of people, right? And so think about if you are able to use therapy in a holistic way to address some of those things that you're facing, some of those barriers in life, simple things, right? And so maybe you're talking about trauma, right? Or anger, and you need a way to process those things. You don't have to literally take a medication to address those things.
Now, that's something that I've been hearing about y'all. You don't really get off into the medication. You kind of go to the old
Are you into the herbs?
Yeah, herbs and
stuff like
things.
that?
Both. Both. It is so important that you meet a person where they're at. So they might want to do a holistic thing and implement herbs, but they also may need medication management. And so we're able to correspond with the doctors and their medical providers.
So your treatment won't interfere with their medication.
No, we work together as a team.
I had a friend, an elderly gentleman, many years ago, and he was on dialysis, and he was seeking holistic therapy, and he was trying to move to just the holistic therapy alone and not do dialysis. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't encouraging that. I was telling you, it's okay for you to go see her, but why don't you still try to stay in the realms of keeping your appointments for dialysis? So is that something that would have been recommended for him to just stop doing dialysis and just strictly use the therapy that they were suggesting, or would you suggest him doing both?
It would be a treatment plan that is corresponding with the therapist, the doctor, and all their care providers. So it would not be a decision that the therapist will make. It is something that the client actually would have to oversee and make that decision. But the therapist will help them make informed consent, connect those dots so they can also understand the risk and the benefits, right? And so it sounds like he found that maybe the holistic practices was more beneficial than the medical practices.
Yeah.
But I think that just like all things, everybody's body is different. Everybody's DNA reacts to different things in different ways.
Yeah.
And I think that, if you can get in a situation where you're dealing with the holistic specialist along with your doctors, sounds more feasible to me. But to other people, I'm sure that some people are just against modern medicine, and some people it's just like the abortion issue. It's a choice.
Yeah,
and people should be allowed to make their choices.
Very good point.
Now, how long have you been a social? We said you're a social worker.
I am a social worker, so I am a clinical social worker. I'm macro and clinical. So what that means,
EBT card.
I don't do case management. I don't do case management. My interns do.
Well,
I don't do case
Well,
management.
break down the different. I didn't know it was some different.
There is different types of social workers,
Yeah,
right?
Can we trouble you to find out what are the different
Can I
types?
get a car with 1,300 on it?
Listen, I need the same thing, brother. I need the same thing.
Glenn, I really can't hear.
I thought y'all could hook that up.
Keep doing work.
I don't do case management. So I am a clinical therapist.
Okay.
So I'm a clinical social worker, and so there is different levels of social worker, and now social workers are in every branch. They're in the police department, they're in the hospitals, they're in the banks, they're everywhere because they are identified to be needed, right? And so the type of social worker that I am, I provide psychotherapy. There is some social workers that do case management, but I also am a macro social worker, which means I run nonprofits. I'm able to establish a nonprofit, a business. I definitely believe in social entrepreneurship, right? Which means the skills that we have, we should be able to make money off of. I know that was a topic. And so my team was like, well, are you guys going to talk about all these things? I was like, I hope so. I hope we go there. And so, yes, there's different type of social workers. I have one person that's on my team, and she does financial social work. That's her background, right? And so
I did not know it was that many.
There's
levels.
different types of
and I'm
social
only
work.
asking because I'm struggling.
I want to know about the social work that you say. What was the second one you said?
Macro
social work.
I never heard of it.
And you said you work with people that's in what industries?
And so we work with children, adults, and families. We also work with the community.
What's the macro social work?
So macro social work has helped me to be able to do nonprofit leadership, nonprofit management, and business leadership.
Wow.
And so with macro, we learn to grant write, how to start nonprofits, how to run nonprofits, how to build a 501c3, things like that. And so there's different.
Wait a minute, what is that? A
501c3 is a
What is
nonprofit. You got it.
Oh, so you have to have that number?
You have to
To be
have
a
that
nonprofit.
registered to be a
Registered.
nonprofit.
How do
Yes,
you
that
register?
status, you got it.
How do you
Yeah.
register
With
that?
the
That's a
government.
lot, Sandman. Do you
With
want to
the
start a
government. No,
nonprofit?
listen.
I'm just saying, if
Oh,
I can
fix
get
it,
some money,
Jesus.
if I
Fix
can get,
it.
I'm trying to get paid. Everybody to getting paid. I can't get
I'm gonna
paid.
be honest with you. I did not know that.
I'm loving it.
I did
I want
not
to
know
just toot
that.
my own horn.
Oh,
So
my
let's go there.
goodness.
I have a degree in theology. I do not practice any religion. I value all religion. I have a degree in business. I have a degree in psychology. I have my bachelor's and master's in social work, and I just recently finished my PhD and my doula certification.
Girl, you gonna
So
get my
we
views
can-
up just because you smart as hell.
We
okay?
can go there.
Oh, my
We can definitely
goodness.
But
go
you
there.
know what?
I'm loving
It just came back to me. You
Black
said-
girl
you
magic,
said you do
baby. I
therapy
love it.
for bank tellers, and that's what I
No,
forgot to-
one of my therapists
How did that
is
work?
a financial social worker. And so what she does is actually sit down with bank directors and talk about how to manage financial and have financial discipline, small businesses, nonprofits. Because you also have to think that we can start a business, but don't mean we know how to manage the money. Don't mean we know how to manage the business side. So having someone that is educated on that to be able to inform you, to walk you through those steps.
Do you work that off for people that already have their own businesses?
I don't, but my staff does.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
But I would not think of a social worker in that capacity.
I
I'm
didn't
sitting up here
either. That's
trying to
why I
think,
asked the question.
What would be their role? What would they do? What
And
would,
so many different
That's
things. Also
crazy.
think that money is a real root to mental health barriers. It causes stress, anxiety.
I can see that.
And
I
so
can see that.
also think about the things that the employees go through. They get cussed out on a regular. They have to manage other people's money and advise other people on their money, right?
Yeah.
And so think about that. They need support too. So social workers are in everything.
Oh.
I would never.
You know what? I never would have looked at it like that.
Me either.
Listen, it's all type of social work. I also do animal assisted therapy, and so we incorporate animals into our therapy. We have a
Now, is this when you got people
Wait a minute, you
carrying
doing
birds on the
animals?
plane? They carrying their pet bird
You
on
got
the plane,
therapists
emotional
for that?
support animals.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And so let me tell you, we have a Concord, we have parakeets that was literally just a donation to our clinic 2 days ago that is going to be going through training. We provide ESA training and animal assisted therapy. You got to understand there's an animal
Wait a
human
minute. What
bond.
the hell kind of therapy these animals getting?
The animals don't get therapy. They help provide therapy and connect with
Oh,
humans.
like
Support
a
animals.
dog
Like
or
ESA.
something. Yeah.
Listen,
No,
you-
it's true. I mean,
Yeah.
when I'm in treatment, they bring these dogs in.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yes.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Saturday mornings, we go into
Yeah,
a
they
nursing
therapy
home
dogs.
with our animals.
Yeah,
Yes.
therapy dogs.
Yes. And so remember, it's a holistic approach.
You got 10 jobs, Keisha.
I
I
have-
tell you, Lord Jesus.
I have one job and one clinic, and it's all in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And so
One
we're
job, 50 different jobs.
different
You got
roles,
it.
but it helps us establish a business. It helps us support the community. So holistically means that we're treating the whole person, right? That means the children, the family, the community, the systems, right? And so we want to make sure that we're meeting them where they're at. Old school approaches. That's what holistic basically
Yes,
means.
it is. Yes,
That's
yes.
what it basically
That I do
means.
know.
And going back to that, we are not a village anymore. And
Yeah.
this is why we start to see a destruction.
Yeah.
We see a destruction over our mind and over our bodies.
Yeah.
And so when we go back to old school approaches, we see that there's a major benefit. And this is why the elders need to connect with the young, because we still have a lot to learn.
Yeah, because I agree with you. Instead of getting Robitussin when I got a cold,
Yeah.
onion, Verner's, honey, lemon, Hennessy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you feel me now?
Yes.
It was just called an old school hot
Yes,
toddy.
Well, hot toddy don't. I ain't never made no hot toddy like that,
Oh,
Sandman.
girl,
I have
please.
tea, honey.
You can't call it a hot toddy
Little
when you
Hennessy.
walk around with it every day.
Whatever. But that's
But
the old
where you
school.
get the onion
Yes.
from? Where the onion?
The
come-
onion's
That's the
supposed
main
to.
ingredient.
I ain't never put no onion in no hot toddy.
For
You
real
ever-
though?
That's because you don't know nothing.
Have you
don't
ever
know.
put the onion at the bottom of your feet?
No.
Oh
See,
wow.
there's a lot of things.
Girl, you
What-
are
Fix
young
it,
and
So what am I making when I'm just using the liquor and the tea?
No,
and
it's
the
not
honey?
about the liquor. It's about the honey,
Yeah.
the combination of everything. The
Yeah.
honey, the Verner, which is the ginger,
I ain't never put no burners in it.
lemon,
me
okay,
write this down.
and then you got the
This
You
is how
got-
you make a hot toddy, people.
yeah,
Oh, my
that's old school, straight up. You got the honey.
So I just been getting drunk. going to sleep.
No,
Thinking
it's
it's
not.
working.
It's not so much like that, but all of the combinations of everything, everything in the combination
Definitely gonna
of that
change the way it
contraption,
tastes.
which is it's good, but it's gonna sweat you out. It's gonna sweat everything impurities.
Is it raw onion or do you cook the
raw
onion?
onion. No, raw onion.
Oh, I'm serious, Glenn,
God,
because I've
Glenn,
never made it
she
like
thought
that.
we was gonna make something.
But
I
there's a
ain't
lot
never
to
made
learn.
that.
There's a lot that we need to learn. There's things that
Yes,
need to
we
be passed
do.
down in our generations that we need to learn to heal ourselves.
But you know what?
There were things passed down that, for some stupid reason, that we have just abandoned.
Yeah, we
Very
have.
true.
You
Yeah,
know,
we have.
and we can't blame that on anyone other than ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we want to fit into other people's cultures so badly
Yes.
that things that just made sense, for some reason we just decided we ain't doing that no more. And it worked. That's the problem. How do you get rid of things that actually work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is educating ourselves. So a lot of times things are a temporary fix, right? And that's what medication is. It's a temporary fix. It also has a lot of side effects. But did that hottie-toddy give you any side effects? You feel good, right?
And
it
got my
worked.
cold was
And
done.
it worked, right?
1 2 days.
And it
I was
worked for
done.
me without the onion in the burners, guys. So
You
I
can't
live
ask
by
because,
it. And chicken noodle soup and orange
They
juice.
feel fixed every time they have some medicine.
Well, you know what? Addiction is a real thing too.
It is.
Yeah.
Addiction is.
How
a
do
real
y'all
thing.
handle
We
that?
should-
How do you handle that safe, for instance? Because I was looking at a commercial and they got this commercial talking about if you feel like you drink too much or you need some medication to stop you from drinking. I'm like, what?
Well, not medication. They give medication. to
Yes.
somebody?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, they got a medication
So,
out here
listen,
for you.
but the thing is that, like he said earlier, the things may work for one person and not for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine that addiction hits your nervous system, it hits your brain, it hits your whole body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it takes over. You need to do a lot of work. And everyone is not able to. There also may be a chemical imbalance. And so you're self-medicating. And so they may have tried sobriety and it did not work to heal those other things. They may have tried rehab. They may have tried therapy and it didn't work. So what it looks like is resistant treatment. And so they do need medication because it's nothing else has helped.
I never thought about any medication that would stop that.
Because
Like,
you never
Yes.
thought about stopping.
You ain't a dope
well, I
fiend.
don't drink. I only drink when I come on Coffee and Conversation. I mean, when I come on Motor City Radio.
She said it's y'all.
For this
Is
one
that,
hour.
is that
That's
pure?
the-
Is that pure water?
That's the only time I drink. No, I'm just saying, guys.
So you
But no,
thought
I
that
don't.
we
I
thought
don't.
that that was water.
I don't drink
Right.
like that, Glenn. I've never been an alcoholic. My mother was an alcoholic, so seeing her,
Do
seeing
y'all
how she
have
used to
holistic
be,
that,
I just don't.
that work with people on therapy
I don't-
that
I
in
don't drink
denial?
often.
Yes, yes. But you know what? Can I tell you something? That's why a lot of people like to come to therapists of color because they feel like they're going to keep it real and they're going to challenge them. Oftentimes I tell my clients, I'm going to gently challenge you. But after I get to know you, it's like, what the fuck? No.
Right.
Let's keep it real. Why are you wasting my time? I don't need your money. Why are you wasting your time? You lying to yourself.
Yeah.
What's the point? I have really good statistics. I like to work with the people that do the work. And also part of therapy may be some conflict. It might be you bullshitting yourself or you lying to yourself, you and me. But we can break through that, right?
Yeah,
because
one
self-awareness
person-
is
one-
important.
Eventually, one person is going to get tired.
Yeah.
And, you know, I used to think that going to see a therapist made no sense.
Yeah, I did too. Wasting
But
my
only-
money.
But guess what? That was a learned behavior.
Yeah.
That's what I heard my parents, my aunts, and uncles talking about. But it didn't make any sense. But it makes all the sense in the world.
Well, there is a lot to that, right? What happens is there is systematic failure. We did not want people in our business. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ain't about to be telling all them people my business so they could tell me I'm doing something wrong. I don't need to hear that.
But when you
Right?
figure out that this person don't give a damn about your business,
Exactly.
it's their business to give you
help
the opportunity to talk about your business.
Yes, and people don't understand that there is big privacy and confidentiality
Yeah.
in therapy, right?
Yeah, I want
And
to
so-
tell you a bunch of stuff right now.
Listen, we got time. We got time.
I want to tell you some terrible stuff.
Listen, but it's also therapy is about self-awareness. And a lot of times people recognize within themselves that something ain't right. Within their family system, within their work system, within themselves, that something ain't right. And they be ready to make a change. But oftentimes they're not built to make that change. It's not easy to make a change. And sometimes you got to change the way you think about yourself, how you perceive yourself. And that's not easy to do.
Do y'all do financial therapy?
One of my therapists does. Bianca Hart does.
I need that.
Bianca Hart does.
I need that.
Really,
I'm slipping, but I ain't.
Most people
fail yet.
when they think they J. Edgar Hoover.
You know what? I ain't J. Edgar Hoover, but if she can give me some therapy to give me the motivation, I will do what she says.
I hear that because I want my just hearing you talk about what you do and how you helping people. You are definitely I just want to hug you because that's my final. After everything that I'm doing, guys, y'all know that's a nice. Shut up.
Why don't you be the first person to have a show that actually talks to their therapist live in front of everybody?
And that's something that I would like to do.
We'll get about 1,000 views.
Just do it right now.
I would like to do something like that.
Yeah,
but for the most part, I would like to be a therapist. I would like to be a family therapist. I want to go back and get my master's, and I was debating if I should go and get it in social work or if I should get it in mental health therapy or something along those lines.
Let's try mental health therapy.
If I get a master's in social work, that I will be able to.
You need it in social work. So what happens is in psychology, you have to get your PhD to be able to do therapy. Okay. And so in counseling, you have to get your master's. But social work gives you, social work gives you, in your master's, give you opportunity to do a lot of different things and not just stick with therapy. And so it's more broader than what like psychology or just a mental health spectrum can get you.
So how long is that training for all that you just said? How long is that training?
And so you already have your bachelor's, correct? And so you would just have to work your a master's program. And can I tell you something?
And I looked one up, but it was in mental health.
Not
because
bad.
I was debating if I wanted to do social work or not.
Social work has a 10-month program, a pilot program for your master's.
Oh, Lord, where?
Everywhere.
Oh, my Lord.
Everywhere.
I thought it would have been longer than that.
Are you qualified to talk to people who suffer from, say, gender dysphoria?
Yes. I work with the LGBT community, and I also identify as LGBTQ.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, go ahead, Pride and Rainbow. We're going to run your rainbow tonight, okay? We doing it all, man. You ain't missed nothing. She touching on everything tonight.
You actually didn't ruin my
I love it. I love it.
You actually made them more exciting.
I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, ain't no telling what you're going to get here on Motor City Radio. This your girl, Sexy Shakenya. And if you have any questions for Lakeisha Thomas, give us a call at 248-429-7224. She only here for one night, people. So, y'all, we got a few minutes. Give us a call if you have any questions. She done touched on so many things. I don't know why the phone is not ringing off the hook. Because I know y'all checking us out on Big O. I know y'all checking us out on Facebook.
I forgot to tell you.
What you got to tell?
We got a new app.
Do we?
Yeah.
What app we got? What we got?
It's called Tune In.
We back. We got Tune In.
We on the live, girl. We
oh my God! So we on Tune In now, guys.
We
my goodness.
on Tune In.
That's what's
Glenn
up.
dropped it in my lap last night. I looked at it this morning.
So should we have people?
On
do they
the
have
circuit.
to log in? Do they have to subscribe?
No, just get the app.
Get the
app.
app.
How do we find you on TuneIn?
You can find it in the app, Apple.
Okay.
And just hit in Tune In. There you go.
Okay.
Right there. That's my show. That's on my show.
Okay, well,
Right
tune in,
there.
viewers that's tuned in on YouTube, guys. You can check us out and you can see that. So make sure you
let your Big O fans
download that app. We got Big O in the building. How y'all doing tonight? We got Keisha in the building. Lakeisha Thomas. Yes. So we talking about everything, guys. I don't want to just say we talking about everything. We done dipped and
let's get a break. We got our artist, Melanie Renee.
She got some new music out?
12:45, baby.
She got some new
Played
music
it last night.
Okay.
So let's let Glenn put that together, and
We
then
can
we
do
take
that.
our little break for a minute,
Yeah,
and
we
then
can
we
do
come
that.
back in and then get your mama.
That sounds like a plan.
You good with that?
Y'all just calling breaks when y'all get ready.
I'm sorry,
Well,
Glenn. Sandman did that.
It is the
This
half-hour
Sandman
point.
show. You know what I'm saying? He just calling it out. I'm rolling with the punches tonight, y'all. I'm
But
easy
no,
breezy.
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
laid
y'all
back.
make sure that y'all tune in to Tune In.
Yeah.
Dig that.
And what's the website so they can get that merch?
Oh,
Street Noise.
Street Noise merch.
.com or something like
.com.
that. Streetnoisemerch.com, guys, so y'all can see
Y'all
all the
get that
apparel and
merch
everything
out
that we
there.
got in the building. Spend some of that money, guys.
'Cause
Shop
I'm about
black.
to pay a few dollars to
Shop black, people.
put my apparel out there.
Yeah.
I want some shoes.
I want a
some
jacket.
shoes.
I want a
Yes.
jacket. I want to put a
I
jacket.
hope
Get a
they
jacket.
inspired by your style.
They are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, all right,
Saying
Lakeisha with
44 man
holistic therapy and
shoes.
wellness, y'all. We're gonna take a little break and we're gonna listen to a little. Is it Melanie Renee? She got
Yes,
some
it
new music
is.
out.
This is her
Melody.
feature, Melody.
Melody Renee.
Yeah.
12:45. Okay,
Find it.
girl, I gotta.
Oh, well, she's still looking for it, y'all. No, let's sign out
I
with y'all.
gotta.
Cause y'all, we still got Kimberly Dwin coming in, guys, and she's gonna talk about her. She's an accountant.
Now, where
business
she's
and
coming
taxes,
from? Where
finances and money. So it's gonna blend right in with Lakeisha. I wasn't
Okay,
playing
we
with
got
them
her.
today.
Okay, we gonna let the
Ain't
music
nothing gonna
play.
blend in with the Keisha.
Right, she don't hit the she up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she done went crazy.
She done went through the glass ceiling, baby.
While we taking our break, and then we get Glenn enough time so he can get ready to set her up. So she, because he said that she's gonna have to go live on.
You got the music playing now? About to play it now?
No, yeah.
There we go.
This is Motor City Radio.
All right, now.
Oh, I'm not live now.
We'll take a few minute break. Oh my God, you are awesome.
You guys are a whole
There it is right
vibe.
Girl, you are awesome. You got it going on, boo. I'm in a calling you afterwards,
Yes.
setting up an appointment
Especially
or
for you to
something.
finish your degree. We need more people of color, and the program is literally only a 10-month. It's accelerated pilot program.
See,
And they
and
come
I
from
didn't-
everywhere.
Oh my God, and that's probably why I couldn't get through.
About
'cause-
3 minutes.
Okay, Ron, do what you gotta do,
Give me
baby.
some holler listen.
Okay, go and do what you gotta do. Hey, Lenora, how you doing, baby? Thanks for checking in. And hey, Jesse Hearns in the house. When you gonna come up here, man, and promote that book that you got out? Jesse Hearns' book is out, guys. The Hearns Story. Make sure y'all check it out. And we're trying to get him on as a guest so he can promote it and talk about it. Let us know behind the scenes and what's going on in the inside of that book. But in the meantime, in between time, we got Lakeisha Thomas in the building, guys. And if you've been tuning in, hey, we got it going on tonight, baby. She don't touch in on everything. We're listening to Melody Renee right now. If you tuned in on YouTube, and we chilling right now, we'll be back in a few minutes. So yeah, I was I didn't know. People said do the social work. I applied to I did the application for. Damn, what's that damn school? It's an online thing.
So like Walden.
Yes, Walden.
Yep, we have a lot of interns from Walden.
Exactly. So I wanted to do them, and it was the mental psychology something course that I was interested in. But for some reason, I started my financial aid. I did the application, but it's something stopping me from moving forward, is what I'm saying. And normally, but see, maybe it would have, I think it's only stopping me because I might not need to go that route. I might need to go the social work route because it might open up, like you just said, it opened up a little more, it's more broader.
Just ask to sit down with a school counselor, and they should be able to advise you what you want to know.
Well, they did, and that's what they came up with, the mental health one.
Yeah, but then see how long that takes and see.
It's longer than 10 months.
Well, then you need to see.
So who did you, any course is 10 months, or is it a particular
No,
university that you know of?
Yeah, so I went to Marygrove and Madonna.
Now they closed.
Yep, Marygrove did, but Madonna is not. So I got my undergrad at Marygrove and I got my master's at
We
Madonna.
about to go back? How much time we got?
That's the new one, y'all. 12:45 Melody Renee, available on all digital platforms.
Ready? You got me live? See how shady he is. Hey, y'all, welcome back to Motor City Radio.
You only been doing this since
Oh,
78.
he's so shady, y'all. Wait, this your girl says she can't get Motor City Radio, guys, and we in the house and we back. So if you just tuned in, you just missed Melody Renee. That was real nice and real laid back and smooth. These young people been putting out some hits. Do you hear me? These some young people. She can't be. How old is Luce? Luce in his 30s, about 30, 29, 30.
Yeah, you're right in there.
Okay, well, Glenn's son, Luce Cannon, you seen him peek his head here. He's a new poppy, too. Got a new baby. Yes, oh, the baby's so cute. But he running things now. Clear dog passed the baton, and he running things. So he got some new music out, girl. And when I tell you that music sound like some Ballroom. I'm 50.
Yes.
And I will ballroom off of that song that he played. What's the name of his new single so people can go get it, Glenn?
Hide and seek.
Hide and Seek, y'all. Make sure y'all check that out. You just heard Melanie Renee. But we are back in the building with Lakeisha Thomas from Holistic Therapy and Wellness, guys. And if you don't know, now you know, okay? Because how can people get in touch with you? Let's put that out there before we go any further. How can people get in touch with you if they want to set up an appointment?
We are on all the platforms, social media platforms at Holistic Therapy and Wellness. Mm-hmm. Our website is holistictherapyandwellness.health. And you can also give us a call at 734-288-8097. We are actually a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week clinic.
Is you hiring?
We are, and we have a wait list, so we are definitely hiring.
Oh my God! Any positions? Do you want to drop the positions?
Yes, we are hiring for doulas, social workers, dance instructors, and specifically pole dance instructors.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Yoga specialists. We are definitely hiring, and also animal assisted therapy. We need to contract with a trainer, so we're looking for someone to help us train some of our pets.
Wait a minute, you say pole dancing?
Yes.
I think I can do that one.
Wait a minute.
Listen.
Pole dancing.
Yes.
We talking about
I
like
think I can.
at the club?
I think I can do that one. I can teach. No, I can't teach that class. I need to learn.
We're talking about fitness.
Yeah, I think I can learn something.
We are
Oh
not.
shit, Glenn, I'm trying, Lord.
Pole dancing.
Pole
Number
dance.
one stunner.
Did she call in from Skype, Miss Kimberly? Because
Well,
Kimberly
you need to be getting at
Dwin,
her. You should have been getting at her when we had the break.
well, she was supposed to call in at 7:30, so I see this just a little bit shy of that. So I'm just wondering, what happened.
Girl, we at
Can we call her?
7:45.
You think we can call her, Glenn?
We can attempt it.
Okay, well, let's attempt. Because it would be lovely to have both of you ladies in the house talking about finances and money. Oh, my Lord, because our people need to know.
What about your people that you mess with? How are y'all feeling about the marijuana thing?
Very good. So,
CBD.
listen, one of the reasons why I navigated my office to Washtenaw County because they were one of the first places that are 420 friendly, and they also are psycho-sibling. Once again, I'm for a person's choice. I may not have a person who uses, but people medicate, and THC been used for way before my mama and daddy used THC. Okay.
Okay, wait one moment, baby. Kimberly, do we got her in the building?
Yeah, it sound like she can.
You heard her? Hey, Kimberly.
You don't have to holler.
I'm sorry. We got Kimberly Dwin in the building, guys. I promise you we had two lovely ladies in the building, and we do. You just finished talking to Keisha Thomas, and we're going to get back to you, Keisha. We don't want to leave you. Did you let everybody know how they can get in touch with you on all platforms? All right, and I want you to stay with us if you don't mind. Because
where's she going?
You and Kimberly, yeah, I don't want to leave. People be dipping out. They be having other places to go. She's so important. Did you hear all the stuff that she do? Huh? They probably calling her right now saying, man. But we got Kimberly Dwin in the building from Dwin Accounting and Tax Specialist LLC. How you doing, baby?
How are you?
I am well. I just want you to tell people a little bit about the services that you offer.
Well, I offer a wide variety of accounting and tax services. I have been an accountant for 21 and a half years. I specialize in small business taxes and accounting services, medium-sized business accounting and tax services, and nonprofit accounting, tax, and grant writing services.
Oh, my goodness. And do you know, just in the last few minutes, we just found out that our guest that we have here in the studio, she tweeted a little bit in that money too, Kimberly. And it just, all the hairs on my neck just stood up to just know that our sisters is in the building making money like that and know how to get the money and helping people get it.
That's what's up.
Can I get a loan? Just saying 44 man.
Oh, God.
I mean, y'all sisters getting it.
Right.
I just need a little small loan with low interest.
You got any tips or anything for us, Kimberly, for our people that's trying to start a business or something and trying to get their finances together for the business? And because we had a good conversation, and I'm a loss for words for you, Kimberly, because we done kicked it. I think I done talked to you more this week than I done talked to my family. So, what'd you say? Turn your camera on, Kimberly.
Can you open
Kimberly,
your camera?
can you turn your camera on?
It won't, I'm sorry, it won't open at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with the technical difficulties. Okay.
Okay. I'll buy that for $1.
My apologies.
Okay, well that's okay, honey. Go on and tell people what they need to know, because we talked a little earlier about that as far as our people not wanting to hire accountants for their business, you know.
Ma'am, that is the most important thing that I can tell everyone when it comes down to your business. Start your business off on the right foot. We always think about, hey, I know this skill, I can do this well, let me go ahead and start a business, and we never think about the financial side of that business. And that is where the business starts to fail immediately. You need to hire an accountant, and not just at tax time. Don't call me in January saying, hey, I made all this money, help me, I don't want to pay all these taxes. So where were you at the beginning of the year when you got started, so I could work with you the entire year to give you tax tips and make sure you make sound financial decisions concerning your business? That is what we do. So don't just think about us as accountants during tax time. You need to think about us when you first start your business, because that is definitely the key to success with your business.
Can I ask you a question? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You say that you can do this. All right. Let's say a person has been in an accident and they receive a lawsuit and they want to start a business with their money. Now, this is the state of Michigan, and the state of Michigan is a compensatory state, so there's no taxes. Okay. How do you work with that person that receives an income that is not a taxable income, but wants to start a business that is potentially going to be a taxable income?
That's a great question. Well, you get this lump sum of money, and a lot of people immediately think, oh, let me see how I could spend it and do all this. So to think initially, hey, let me start a business, that's a great choice. So one of the things that I'm going to look at is the amount of money you have, what do you want to do exactly, and I'm going to start talking to you about diversifying the portfolio.
That's all I be hearing too. Diversify.
Oh,
Yep,
yes.
diversify your portfolio.
I'm doing accounting and tax specialist. I'm not just tax. Tax is typically January to April, and that's the end. No more money coming in until next January. But I'm accounting and tax, so my money is long. It keeps going all year round. You have to prepare for when there are going to be down and slumps in one sector, one industry, and then your other industry, your other business in your other industry is still going. For example, look at the trucking industry right now. And their truckers are having a hard time. Well, a lot of truckers a long time ago started making all this money, and they started getting into real estate.
Right.
So they're not hurting as bad because they're still doing good with their real estate, even though the trucking may not be doing well at the moment. So, that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to talk about, because we want to keep your money going, and then we want to talk about areas where there's going to be savings. We want to talk about different entities that you can establish that are considered tax entities, like S corps, that are going to help you once you reach a certain level of income.
Do you have programs?
Things that we do.
Do you have programs like, okay, I'm getting this money and I'm hooked up with you and you told me to invest in this. I'm not going to take it all out, but do you have these programs where you can live off of the income, like visual renewals or something?
Oh, you help
like that?
people with investments and stuff, Kimberly?
Don't deal with investments, but I'll point you in the direction to those that do. I
Okay.
have colleagues in different states who are financial advisors. We have those that can set you up with trusts. They can set you up with IRAs, Roth IRAs, 401ks, whatever it is you're interested in. I have somebody that I can point you in that direction that I work with, that's going to set you up for success, 100%.
Make sure I get her number.
I am, because
I
I'm
like
going to
that.
be honest with you, I've been thinking a lot about Social Security, because, I worked ever since the age of 16, but for the last 4 years, I've been getting into entrepreneurship, and shit, is it even going to be any Social Security left for me?
Hell no.
When I get it. And how old can I get it? Well, how old you got to be to even get it,
You won't get it. The baby boomers have it. It's a whole bunch of them. It's going to be drained and dry by the time they finish.
How long do you even got to put into it before you can start collecting? I didn't hear you, Kimberly. What you say, baby?
I said, we're not relying on Social Security over here. We don't rely on that.
Okay, well, we can't sell
So
weed
what
no
do-
more, so I don't
Shut
know.
up,
What
Sammy.
can we do?
So what do you suggest, Kimberly? What do you do? What do people do who looking forward to Social Security? What would you suggest that they do to supplement or, I don't know, prepare?
Well, I would suggest that you take the time now and look where you can start a business or where you can take little money here and there in savings and put it to the side, invest. You don't have a great retirement, get you an IRA. Because guess what? Every time you put money in that IRA, that also helps reduce your taxes. We don't like to pay Uncle Sugar over here.
Right.
So I tell you, take and pay yourself. Either pay Uncle Sugar or pay yourself. Which one you want to do?
Well, I'm paying myself. Uncle Sugar been getting paid. you
Well,
know.
Kimberly, how can people get in touch with you if they want to set up
And
an
do you have a
appointment?
website?
Yeah.
I do have a website. My website is www.dwin, that's DWIN, accountingandtax.com. You can catch me on Facebook at Dwin Accounting and Tax Specialist. I'm also on Facebook as Kimberly Dwin, MBA Tax Professional. And I am on Instagram at Dwin Accounting and Tax.
Well, I'm on X at Sanford Miles 56, TikTok at Sanford Miles, Instagram at Mr. Sam 44 Man, Facebook, Sanford Miles,
helping
and
nobody,
YouTube.
Sam.
So you hook up with me.
Oh, my
You
Lord.
know.
I'm going to make it easy for you to reach.
Okay. You can
Hey,
give me
thanks
your
for
number.
checking in on Facebook. Hey, Jason. Hey, Herman. I see y'all checking in.
'Cause
I appreciate
I got
y'all.
some questions that I want to ask you. And I think that you could really help
What's
me.
going on this show?
You know what? This is what we do. This is what we do. And Kimberly, what do you do as far as the nonprofits are concerned? Do you help people form them? What's going on with that?
We can help people form the nonprofits. I had some conversations today where I'm setting up some conversations to help a lady form her nonprofit, go through her bylaws, make sure everything is structured properly. We can do your 1023 form, which is the 501c3 exemption status. Once we do that, we can start with marketing because I have a marketing specialist.
Ooh.
We can help you with your fundraising campaigns. We can get your social media on point so the money starts rolling in. And once the money rolls in, that's when I get to work because I'm going to account for it. Then we can have the grant writers that can write the grants for you, get that money coming in, and then I'm going to account for the grants because we do grants administration. So for the nonprofits, we have everything you need, a one-stop shop.
Shakinya, you got a nonprofit, don't you?
You know what? I started one, so I'm right there in limbo. So I'm actually talking
Because
to
you
Kimberly
know,
now
I'm
to
listening to
figure
what
out
you're
what I
saying
got to do
because
to move forward.
I was interested in a nonprofit, but I wanted to know, what am I doing? Am I just putting all of my money into this, and how do I get a return in that? I didn't know that. So you give consultations on that?
I do. I tell all of my potential clients when they call, because people have the misconception about nonprofits. A nonprofit is a business. Just because it says nonprofit doesn't mean that it's not a business. It's a business, and you start out of your pocket.
Right,
So
right.
it's important to get a good board, so you'll have board giving, and so others are going to help you get this money together to get formed.
So it takes a board to help you. Okay.
Get funding.
Okay.
Then the founder is usually the executive director, and they get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about nonprofits like the Red Cross, how much you think the executive director is making over there? How many million?
Right.
Right.
Don't mean you don't get paid. Yes, you can.
Wow. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much, honey. Me and you already know I'm calling you tomorrow. You already
Yeah,
know.
I got to get your number too.
And I'm going to give your information to Sandman if you don't
please.
mind. And anybody else that is interested in all the services that she offers, y'all, make sure y'all connect with her.
Okay.
Your first consultation is free.
Good.
I love to educate you.
All right.
Give me a call.
All right.
To learn. I want
Well,
to
thank
learn.
you so much. That's Kimberly Dwin, guys. Calling on. Where you located, Kimberly? Where you at?
You in the city?
I am in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh.
The Swamp State, the Mardi Gras State, the Gumbo State.
Yes.
I love Louisiana.
I was there a couple of years ago for the Mardi Gras. That was my first and only time. Oh my God.
I love.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kimberly. And this ain't gonna be the last time, baby. You are family now. So, hey, we about to make something happen, boo boo.
Yeah.
Yes, next time I'll have my camera work.
Oh,
Yeah.
You better, because you so pretty.
I love Louisiana, y'all. Gator tails
All right,
and
honey.
all that.
That was
love
Kimberly
all that.
Dwin in the building, baby, and we back and we here. And this is Motor City Radio, and this is what we do every Friday
They
at 7
weed
p.m.
is just a little high.
You say who?
They weed is a little
Oh,
high.
God. This
It
guy
is.
here. Guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel, on YouTube, Vent Radio, guys. Make sure you subscribe. And if this is not enough for you and you still looking for more of Shakenya, make sure you tune in with me in the morning on Coffee and Conversation with Shakenya. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Make sure y'all get a copy of my book, Dysfunctional Family Knot. Go to lulupublishing.com. And you can also get you a copy off of Amazon. Make sure you go to my Facebook page, Motor City Radio, guys. You can follow and check out all the shows. We have all... Man, can you think of all the guests we done had over the years, Sam, man?
Senators, chiefs,
Council members.
I
done flew to California. I done interviewed actors, actresses. I done interviewed Angela Means in her restaurant. We done been in red carpets. We ain't bragging.
We are the dynamic.
You know what I'm saying? We
Let's just put
ain't
it out.
bragging or nothing, but we just saying it ain't gonna be
I'm
a
just
waste
saying.
of time if you check us out. So we still got Lakeisha Thomas in the building just for a few more.
Oh,
minutes.
hell
It's 8
no,
o'clock.
Glenn. No, you didn't.
Did he cut us off?
No, he came with the like a bad joke.
Because it's 8 o'clock. Is your clock right? It's time for us to go. Glenn, why your clock say 7:51?
Oh, that's my clock.
That's radio
There
time.
you go.
And
Look,
I'm on my own time.
that's your own time.
That's been
So which
radio
time we
time.
going off for? The 8 o'clock on Keisha time or the 7:51 on that
Look,
time?
I didn't learn.
That would be immediately.
Immediately.
I learned the time. How many minutes you got? I can pull in a minute, an hour in about 3 minutes, but you better pay attention
Okay,
to that.
well, guys,
time.
if you would like to be a guest and you want to be in the house like Miss Lakeisha Thomas is, you can give me a call at 313-586-2240. And if you want to take me out, you can use that same number to give me a call because I
Take
am
you out to do
single.
what?
Whatever, Sam, man. I'm single, baby. I'm looking for a man, looking for a little sugar daddy or something, you know. So, yeah, you can use that same number. But if you would like
I
to
will
be a
pay
guest,
you.
give me
if
a call,
y'all
guys.
hurry up and get her a husband,
I don't want
and I will pay you $1.
All right, y'all. Tune in next week, same time, same place. It's your girl, Sexy Shakenya, and
And Mr. Sam 44 Man, Detroit Raw Live, baby.
And we got Lakeisha Thomas in the house from Holistic Therapy
Thank
and
you
Wellness.
for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
for the
Thank
opportunity.
Did you have fun?
I
Did you
enjoyed
have fun?
I will
Did
be
you?
back.
See, I'll be
Yeah,
disappointed.
be
that's
back.
what I want to hear.
All
She will
right,
be
that's what
back.
we want to hear.
So, guys, that's it. We out.
You're tuned in to VitRadio.net's Motor City Radio. We'll check y'all out next week.
What
And
up,
I will
though,
also
Anna
check
Man?
y'all out on Thursday, Detroit Raw Live. We out.
We out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is what we do every Friday. This is our studio. We got her in the building. You so pretty, Lakeisha. I
Thank
went
you.
gay.
You are beautiful.
I went gay for 2 minutes, guys. Look, y'all. So we is in the building. So, yeah, make sure y'all
Sexy
be a
Shakira.
guest.
I don't know
love
which
it.
camera do I look
Yes.
at.